Today on What Songs Probably Sound Like, we're going to predict what Making a Fire by the Foo Fighters is going to sound like. So today, the Foo Fighters have released Medicine at Midnight, a great new rock and roll album by the sextuplet? Is that 6 people in the band? And Making a Fire is going to start the record. Now, when I think of Foo Fighters, I basically just think of good old rock and roll. Dad rock, as some of you guys might want to call it. And that's cool, because we still need some dad rock in our lives. And the Foo Fighters are going to bring it to us. Based on some extensive research in a couple of different categories, this is what we can expect in Making a Fire. Musically speaking, the Foo Fighters have 3 guitarists, Mr. Grohl, Pat Smear, and Chris Shiflett. I don't know why, I always think that name is funny. Chris Shiflett, their 3rd guitarist. So you can expect a lot of stuff going on. But also, Making a Fire is the first track off of Medicine at Midnight. If you look back at every other opening song on a Foo Fighters album, since their debut, they all are upbeat and pretty heavy songs for considering what they are. But also that's how an album should open up in this rock genre. But still, out of these 9 albums, 6 of the openers have started soft and have then gotten really heavy. And when I mean soft, I mean there's just been a picking part on the guitar. Now for argument's sake, I'm lumping T-Shirt and Run and Doll and Monkey Wrench together as one track because the first track it's soft and it's kind of just like a minute or so long. And according to this article, Making a Fire is going to have some tight and flawless drumming and a bunch of na-na-nas. Are we ripping off My Chemical Romance? Probably not. So musically, I'm going to predict that Making a Fire is going to have a soft intro for maybe like 10 seconds, and then we're going to get a brick wall right in our face of rock and roll onslaught. And now we have to cover another ground. Lyrics. I was sitting there one night, pondering to myself, what do the Foo Fighters write about? Like, what is White Limo about? What is There Goes My Hero about? As I sat there trying to pen lyrics for this song, I got tipped off from a review in Rolling Stone magazine. They got the line, "I've waited a lifetime to live," from Rolling Stone. That's the one lyric that I know will be in the song because Rolling Stone quoted it. So we're going to have that. I see it on my computer right here. They also have tipped me off that a choir of women are going to sing a sunny na-na-na refrain, and Dave Grohl's daughter, Violet, will be recording her own harmonies. I don't have access to a choir of women, and I don't have a daughter, so it's all going to be me. So now, what I did is I took all this information that I gathered and put it into a song, and I'm here to present with you my prediction as to what Making a Fire by the Foo Fighters is probably going to sound like. Enjoy. I've waited a lifetime to live. I've got much more to give. Shame, shame we can't tour right now, but Medicine at Midnight shall be played loud. 6-string screams, can you hear the bite? The analog tape cracks with a mic. Something smells like an embered smoke, a burning sensation from which I awoke. I'm Dave Grohl, rock and roll. 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 I've waited a lifetime to live. I've got much more to give. I think according to Rolling Stone, right now my daughter would take the microphone again. I've waited a lifetime to live. I've got much more to give. I think according to Rolling Stone, are you ready to rock and roll? I'm Dave Grohl, rock and roll. 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 Making a fire is cool, analog is cool. Dave Grohl
I don't remember how to play that guitar solo.
So at this point, we've heard my prediction, but now we need to test the hypothesis by listening to the real version of Making a Fire, and we're going to compare the two. We're going to see what I got right and what I got wrong. And also hit that subscribe button, because there's plenty more Foo Fighters content on the way. We're going to do some lessons, we're going to do maybe an album review. What do you guys want me to do with this Foo Fighters album? Leave a comment. Let's listen to Making a Fire. Where is my notebook so I can take notes? Alright, let's check it out. Okay. Already right off the bat, I got like no points on the vibe scale. By the way, there's a vibe scale. It's how we compare my hypothesis to the actual song. And so far, I'm not doing great on the vibe scale. This is a lot happier. This is very happy and upbeat. Like, this is like if the Foo Fighters wrote a Casey and the Sunshine Band song. This is what this is. I like the airiness in his voice, not voice. There's a really nice drum beat there. There's the na-na-nas. Those just sound so much nicer on the ear than what I came up with in my guess. I wish I had the money to just 48 hours notice. Hey, choir, track this for me for YouTube. I really like this pre-chorus. It's like the highlight of the song for me so far. There's a guitar solo. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll get upbeat now. We're about like halfway through. There's the stomp and clap thing. I can't count that on the vibe scale because I knew that was gonna be in there. I forgot to say it in the beginning. I can't believe he didn't put I'm Dave Grohl rock and roll in the song. Like, what are you doing, Dave Grohl? How is that not one of your songs? Oh, that's cool. They brought the clapping back for the last na-na-na-na part. This is unprecedented. This is off the charts. We did the research. It's right here. See? All the other ones follow this formula. They broke the formula. They broke it. This is unbelievable. I guess actually maybe something for nothing is kind of along those lines. Where are my notes on the vibe scale? You want me to talk about the song? We'll talk about the actual song itself. It's got a nice, it's happy, it's upbeat. It's what we need in 2021 is happy, upbeat stuff. And I'm excited to check out the rest of the album. If I had to rank the 4 songs I've heard so far, it would probably go No Son of Mine, then this one, then Shame Shame, and then Waiting on a War. I don't know. Waiting on a War didn't do it for me. So now we're going to go to the vibe scale and actually compare my hypothesis to this actual song that the Foo Fighters wrote. Why do I keep saying the? It feels more natural to say the Foo Fighters than what Foo Fighters wrote. That just doesn't feel grammatically correct to say with my tongue. So one of my predictions, based on research in my laboratory, we'd have a soft guitar intro for about 10 seconds, and then they'd come kicking in with some heavy stuff. This one started with drums, and then this funky, cool guitar riff, which will be a lesson on very soon. That was totally wrong. That was not on the vibe scale. No points awarded to me. My tempo was way more upbeat. What is this tempo at? Where's my phone? Let's tap tempo it. Oh, cool. My sweatshirt shifts. Can you see this? They're like coming in at like, 92, I think is the average. Oh, maybe not. It's slower. So that was totally wrong. There was the choir breakdown, which I cannot include in my prediction because I saw that in the article. It was going to be there. However, mine was a slower one, sort of like We Will Rock You. Theirs was very upbeat. The only thing really going for me on the vibe scale was that they had 3 guitars and they had a lot of cool layers going on. But that's to be given with a 3-guitar band. They're not going to all just sit there and play the same thing. They did more than what I did. I had a couple parts where all the guitars were just doing the same thing. They had plenty of cool stuff going on. So on the vibe scale, I'm going to give my prediction as to what Making a Fire by Foo Fighters probably sounds like. I'm going to give myself a whopping 2.25 out of 17. Because my hypothesis was totally wrong. I did faulty research. We can blame it to faulty research. But that's why we do this. And there'll be more. Many more for all your favorite bands and some of your least favorite bands on the horizon. And there's a whole back catalog that you can go watch. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out. I gotta go yell at somebody in the lab for giving me faulty information. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, share with all your friends, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.